Our today's lesson is Abu bin Adam by Leigh Hunt. James Henry Leigh Hunt, he was popularly known as Leigh Hunt. He was an English poet and essayist, editor, writer, and he was also a prominent figure in the Romantic movement in England. He produced a large number of poetries in different forms, narrative forms, satires, poetic dramas, odes, sonnets, short lyrics, and this was and he the theme of most of his poems were patriotism, love for nature, and friendship. And this poetry, Abu bin Adam, it has been set in a Middle Eastern country, and the Ben Adam, he meets his encounter, shows an encounter of Abu Ben Adam with an angel. The angel, tells him that he is writing the name of those people who love God, but Abu, he gets very disappointed when he comes to know that his name is not in that list. But again, the next night, the angel returns and tells him about something else which makes Abu very happy. So let us begin with the poetry Abu Ben Adam by Leigh Hunt. Abu ben Adam, may his tribe increase. Now, poet is saying Abu ben Adam, may his tribe increase, means may the people like Abu ben Adam increase in this world. He wants that this world should have many more good people like Abu ben Adam. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and he was sleeping in a meditative sleep. He was sleeping a sound sleep. He just awoke one night from this peaceful, dreamy sleep and saw within the moonlight in his room. And he saw the moonlight was entering his room, making it rich like a lily in bloom. And this is a simile which has been used by the poet. The poet says that the moonlight was entering the room, which made the room look very beautiful, just like a blooming lily. This shows the peaceful atmosphere of the room. An angel writing in a book of gold, and he saw that there was an angel who was writing in a golden book. Golden book, it signifies the divinity. It shows that it is something divine. Something divine is there in the golden book. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold, and everything, there was peace, so much of peace. So because of this peace, Abu Ben Adam, he gathered some courage and to the presence in the room. In the presence means presence of the angel, and in the presence of the angel in the room, he said, "What writest thou?" That what are you writing? What writest thou? What are you writing? The vision, it raised its head. The vision is for angel. So the angel, it raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, with a very harmonious look on the face, the angel answered, the names of those who love the Lord. That I am writing the names of those people who love God. And Abu got very excited. He said, is my name there? Nay, not so. The angel said, no. Replied the angel. Abu spoke very low. Abu's voice was very low. He got very disappointed, but cheerful still. But again he became cheerful and said, I pray thee them, write me as one that loves his fellow men, that write my name in the list of those who love their fellow men. The angel wrote something and he vanished. The next night it came again with a great awakening light. The great awakening light means a strong light which wakens you from sleep, and it shows that next day the strength had increased and showed the names whose love of God had blessed, that who were blessed by the love of God. And lo here means to surprise, to his surprise, Ben Adam's name led all the rest. So Ben Adam's name was on the top. So this poetry, it is a small boy's interaction with an angel who is writing down the names of the people who loved God, and it is a simple, it is a very powerful poem. It is giving us a message that to love one's fellow beings is the greatest form of worshipping God. And in the beginning, you see that the look of the poet is describing out the atmosphere of the room. The look of the angel, it enhanced the peaceful atmosphere of the room, and it is just describing a supernatural encounter. Book of gold. The poet is talking about the book of gold. Now this book of gold, it has a very important role in this poem. It is the book of gold. It is showing that the angel who had come there was divine. He was a messenger of God, and he was writing something in that book of gold, writing the names of the people. So if we talk about the theme of the poem is true devotion to God. And true devotion to God is not only in worshipping God, but it is to love your own fellow men, love your own neighbors. That is the most thing. It is the poet wants to say that Abou ben Adhem, he was a simple soul, he was a simple person, and he did not know anything else. He just said he loved his fellow men. He loved God and he loved his fellow men. And so this is the main theme of the poem, that loving your fellow men is the best devotion to God. And this Abou ben Adhem, the poet, has taken the inspiration from Ibrahim ibn Adhem. Ibrahim ibn Adhem, he was a Sufi saint, a simple soul, a simple man. And this Abou ben Adhem's name has been taken from this Sufi saint. Abou ben Adhem, he was a very pure and a very practical person, and he only was concerned about the welfare of his people. And the poet shows that this is the true devotion to God, that you don't have to just keep on praying God the whole day and night. The best thing is that love your own fellow men, and that is the true devotion. Now, if we talk about the critical analysis, this is a narrative poem, and this poetry, it is a narrative poem. It tells about it also has a supernatural element in the poem, and it tells us a story of a man, Abou ben Adhem, and his encounter with an angel. And the poem's message is also clear, that we have to love our fellow means. The book of gold, I already told you that it symbolizes that encounter of a man with an angel, and this presence of an angel, presence of the golden book, shows that this is a supernatural encounter, which shows that it is something related to divinity, something related to divine, related to God, related to spirit and supernatural. The use of phrases like deep dream of peace, book of gold, presence in the room, it is all adding to the supernatural quality of the poem. Awakening light, it is all adding to the supernatural quality of the poem. The poem also, and then the poem says in this, that a love of fellow men, it will always give you blessings from God. The poet, he uses the language of the poem to convey the idea that loving your fellow man is the best way to devotion to God. And he is also using similes like a lily in bloom to convey that the spirit, human spirit, when he wants to show the divinity of the atmosphere, that the atmosphere was so peaceful. So he is comparing this atmosphere to a blooming lily. So this is all for this poetry the critical analysis. We have discussed the theme of the poem. I hope that you must have understood the poem. Thank you, all of you. We'll meet in the next video.